Hello, NIRSA family. Hope everybody's well. We're getting everything set up to go live.
Hi, can you hear us?
Yeah, there she is. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Can you hear him?
Yes, I can hear. All I can say, you owe me one.
Yes, ma'am. I know. Hello, Mama Watson. How you doing?
Well, if it's good one day, the next day it's not so good. So therefore, like I said, I hope I work out today. But anyway, I'm here. Love you, but I'll get you.
Hey, Miss Marsha, I know you're holding the phone and you're doing everything in the background. Hope y'all are staying safe.
Yeah, you can see me for a second. Hey, how you doing?
Hey.
There you go. Okay, so I'm trying to get you on the phone.
Good.
Everything's good. People are watching us. They're waving. They're coming in. I'm coming on board right now.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Take this one off. Okay.
See, I saw her getting her hair in place, so we're good.
Yeah, I'm trying to hold it so she can see it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you keep turning.
Oh,
While you're trying to figure all that out, let's go just have a little quick conversation. Wanted to hop on Friday. NIRSA family, I hope we're all doing well today and everybody staying safe out here in this COVID world, the new normal. I know it's a lot going on with everybody, but we just want to take a quick minute and get Mama Wasson on here to have a little conversation with us. She's hanging out with us. Myself and Marsha been going back and forth for a couple of weeks now to get everything set up. And I think she's excited to be with us. So first and foremost, Mama Wasson, welcome. Thank you for joining me this morning.
Oh, you're welcome, dear.
I know I heard you say I owe you, so I'm gonna.
Okay, we'll let it go at that.
You're gonna hold me to it. So, you got a lot of viewers following us right now. Tell us how you doing all this COVID stuff and staying safe and all that good stuff. How you doing?
Marsha has me caged in, so it's no problem.
She got you caged in, or she just keeping you safe?
Well, you could call it that way, but anyway, it's just that you realize that you didn't know how much you had to do or you could do. All you have to do is open up a drawer and you got another whole project. So you wake up in the morning, it's either can't read, can't write, can't see, can't hear. So if which one is working, that's the one you do for that day. So if none of it's working, then I start calling people.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Well,
but anyway, it's great.
Seneca Wilson hopped on and he says, the brotherhood says hi, Mama. So all the black men of NIRSA says hello.
Well, you say hello to all of them and I love them dearly.
Yes, ma'am. So let's have a little quick conversation. And so if you had the opportunity for everything you've seen since NIRSA developed and where we are today, if a new member came and sat in front of you today, what's one thing you would tell them?
I would tell him that this was an organization that is full of love and that you can characterize your future and you have much help with the people that are there. You have professionals.
You're the professionals.
You have the professionals that will help you. And when you finish, you will walk away with a lot of love with a big family.
Good deal. I appreciate that. And that is so true. I appreciate you saying that. And that's something that the new members can take with them. For those who hadn't had a chance to meet Mama Wasson, that's what she would tell you in face-to-face if she got to see you. So hopefully we'll be back face-to-face in the near future so she can tell you. So if your husband was still alive today and hanging around and had a chance to talk to him, what's one thing you would tell him about NIRSA today? What have we been doing and how we're doing?
Well, I would tell him that it's an organization that you see the young ones come in, you see them grow up, and you see them reach back and help the other ones, which is such a wonderful thing. It's great that the kids maybe not know which way they want to go, but after they talk with professionals and be with our big family, then they decide. Because I've had several kids that didn't know what they wanted to do, but when they left there, they're in NIRSA now.
Very good. I appreciate saying that. So, Mama, I don't think a lot of people know your background, your history, and what you did professionally. Can you share a little bit about yourself?
Well, I don't know. Let's see. Well, anyway, not to make it too long, I was born in Georgia, and my father moved to Detroit, so I finished with school there. Then I ended up at Dillard because I wanted to go into nursing. And at that time, Bill wasn't there on the campus. But then he came on the campus and taught anatomy and physiology and was the coach. And so I graduated like in 43, 49. When did I
49.
graduate? No, I graduated in 49 and returned home to Detroit. Then he moved up there later, and he lived like a couple of blocks from me. And my roommate, who knew everybody, remember everybody's name, said, Lee, she always called me Lee Clark. So she said, guess who's here in Detroit? I said, who? She said, Bill Wasson. I said, you mean that bald-headed guy on the field? And she said, yeah. So I said, okay, all right. So we had an alumni association, and at that time, not many people from Detroit went to Dillard. I think it was only 2 of us there at that time. And so naturally, anybody that had an idea with Dillard, we put him in the alumni. So that's when I met him again. And then, of course, we started going from there. I was into nursing. I got my BS from Dillard. And then we returned to Detroit. And, of course, went from one thing to the other, head nurse in the operating room, in administration, and so forth and so on. But anyway, that's it. And, of course, after Bill's wife died, she had cancer, and she was in our hospital at the time. And he would come and just sit with her all day long. But anyway, it was great. So anyway, this was life,
I'm glad you
You
shared.
were-
I know a lot of people did not know your background, and I always want to know, and how we got to where we are today.
Yeah.
So from seeing NIRSA grow, you've seen us grow over the last several decades.
Yes, dear.
Where did you ever envision where we are today, or what was your vision back years and years ago, and where you would like to see us go, and where we are today?
Well, since I have been attending meetings since '88, and of course, it was a group at that time when you were a little bit smaller, and we did things that were closer, than what we are now. Then as years went along with the good leadership we've had, and with some of them, we moved on to where you see the younger ones that came in and grew up, went in, and next thing they know, they became directors and whatnot. So it was like seeing your children move. That's why that was the greatest thing in the world when they started calling me mom. Anyway, it's growing, and it helps the kids to develop character. And what's so admirable about it is how the professionals reach back to bring them up so that they can realize that this is a field that they can go into. And if they don't even stay in intramurals, they can go into other things, but they still have the feeling of the warmth and friendship that we have with NIRSA. It's a family, and no other meeting have I been to is a family oriented as this one.
Yes, ma'am, and I can agree with you 100%. Attending different conferences and events, NIRSA shows a lot of love and a lot of familyness and togetherness. So I agree with you, and I appreciate you sharing that. So now that you've seen where we are today, where would you like to see us go? Where would you like to see NIRSA move forward to?
Well, with the leadership we had now, I see that they're coming up with the technology that's new. I am still, a little bit old, so I have to play catch up. But I can understand how you go from one thing to the other, and it seems like we're developing and moving on with different things, but at the same time, we still keep our family and our help to other students, So I think that you're really going straight, and I hope that you keep going. And I was so proud to see the program that was going to be if we had our meeting. And I was looking forward to it so much.
Yes, ma'am.
So then, even with the virus and everything else, you have found a way to communicate and still carry on with the things that you do. And I think that's so admirable for you.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that, and NIRSA membership appreciates that too, because we miss each other. We miss seeing each other face to face and hugging and loving on each other. And the next best thing is Zoom and Instagram and everything else we're doing. So, one of my last few questions for you, now that you enjoy your day. So, can you share, other than the seeing NAI and NIRSA moving grow, what's one of your most proudest moments that you could share with the membership, and would you share with your husband if you had a chance to talk to him again?
Oh, there are so many until you threw me on that one.
I'm sorry.
I mean, there's so many moments that have, been real rewarding and whatnot. And I'm one of those people that don't like to be honored. And that's, if you don't say it, just say thank you and leave me alone. But anyway, it's just that you really threw me there.
I'm sorry. I didn't give you that one ahead of time. I do apologize.
Yeah, next question.
Well, I'll give you another one just to say, so, when you get to conferences, you got all these people coming up and hugging on you and loving on you, but you don't like a lot of the fanfare, but so many of the younger generation love hugging on you. How much do you appreciate the fact that they just come up and say, hey, and pat? Yeah,
I really appreciate it. That's why I said, when you start with that title of mom, I don't remember, I'm not going to call any names, but which one started that one, but it was the way that they can come up and visit, and then you can see them walking by and they would say, well, I would like to speak to you, but you have so many people around you. But you guess it's just, like I said, it's just like a family, and you guys are just great.
Very good.
My only thing is, and I don't know whether you're going to ask me about it, but the thing that's the most disturbing to me is when they want to do that, take the student to lunch. I wish that they would find another way of doing it, or do something. I have some ideas, but something that I realize the contact that they have with the professionals, but you walk by and there's so many of them saying, well, I got to go because, I didn't get picked, it's hurting. And then if you end up with 8 people, then they're sitting at the end of the table and you don't see them. But anyway, that's the one thing that I wish that we could work on in to take the student to lunch, even if we have to discontinue it.
Don't discontinue.
I appreciate you sharing that, Mama. That's important. That's valuable information, and I'm glad that you said something. And some of the leaders on here might be able to do something about that and work towards it. So we've been on for a while. You got any parting shots or anything you want to share with the membership before I let you go?
Happy holiday.
I was going to say happy holiday to all of you, and I can't wait to see you again. I mean, I really miss you. You just don't know.
Very good. I appreciate it. We miss you as well. I'm glad you had the moment to come on here and share with us. And I don't want to leave Marcia out. Marcia, you got anything you want to say to the members?
Have a happy holiday. Please continue to be safe. We're at the end of this, hopefully, and hopefully in another year, we'll be together. I miss everybody. So just, hey, that's it. Ditto. Back to her.
Well, ladies, I appreciate you taking the time. I know it's lunchtime, 12:30 down there in Atlanta. Everybody just took some moments out to show you some love. I'm glad you jumped on here, and I'm gonna thank you from the bottom of my heart for jumping on here talking to me today. And hopefully we can do it again soon. Okay.
All right, then. Just give me enough time.
Sure will.
Love you all, and all those that can hear my voice. I wish I could see you. And I am so proud of you. You just don't know.
Very good, Mama Wasson. I appreciate you saying that. And I'm sure they hear you as well, and they'll begin to follow you. Now they know Marcia's on Instagram. They're going to start following. So Marcia going to have to jump on every now and then and show the membership how you doing. So family, I appreciate y'all jumping on. I appreciate you showing some love to Mama Wasson and Marcia. Guys, y'all continue to stay safe. Show a lot of NIRSA love as we move forward. Still, prepare ourselves for a new year. We're going to make sure 2020 leaves us behind, and we're going to start 2021 off on a good foot. So
that's right.
Family, y'all be good. I appreciate you. Love you all, and I'll see y'all soon.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Love you.